You got Hill, you got Clarkson, you got Hood, you got Nance Jr. So this is a new team, and this is what LeBron had to say about their performance last night.
It's a good start, man, it's almost like the new guys have been here. Started with George and, his on-the-ball pressure and, him just running the team. And then the three guys came off the bench. Jordan is, he's ready to score at any point in time, but his composure was great. Rodney plays with so much poise, and Larry was just controlling the perimeter, saying great pick and rolls, got him a lob, got him a dunk. So it was a good start for the new guys, good start for all of us, with our revamped team so far.
Look happy.
Yeah, you saw that clip over and over again of him on the bench being all excited, right? It's like you had a great first date. You're like, this is the one.
This is the one.
Does she end up being the one, considering the fact after the All-Star break, Colin, they get 17 games in 32 days?
Yeah. Listen, we all know they're deeper and they're better with these players. I think when I look at Cleveland's roster, there are 7 players who I believe on any given night could score 20 points. LeBron, Kevin Love when he's back, Jeff Green, Korver, J.R. Smith, Rodney Hood, and Jordan Clarkson. I'm not sure the Warriors have 7 guys that could score 20. Now, I don't think they're as good as the Warriors, but I think they separated from Boston, and they closed the gap on Golden State.
Okay, so you still like them winning the East?
I like them winning the East, and I'll say this. I love Brad Stevens, but there are limitations to – Rick Carlisle's a great coach for Dallas. They're awful. Phil Jackson's last Lakers series, he got swept. I love Stan Van Gundy. There's limitations. As great a coach as Brad Stevens is, they're like 21st or 25th in offensive efficiency. Outside of Kyrie Irving, not a lot of guys on that roster can give you 24 points if they get hot. I think Boston has major offensive limitations.
I love that everyone after last night's game, everyone was like, ooh, LeBron and Kyrie hugged. They must have, worked it out. I'm like, what, were they going to punch each other?
I know.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, next story, Willie McGinnis on Josh McDaniels, the NFL Network. Willie McGinnis spoke with Josh McDaniels. Of course, we know what happened there. Josh McDaniels withdrawing his verbal commitment as the Colts head coach. Yeah, staying with the Patriots, then everyone assumed that he was going to take over at some point for Belichick. McGinnis spoke with him, and this is what he had to say.
At some point, Belichick may, retire, but it's not going to be in the contract, and you're not going to tell him when he's going to retire. Too much respect, and because he's the greatest coach to ever do it, you have to, it's never going to happen.
So no handshake deal either?
No, there's no handshake. The thing with Josh is Josh wanted stability. He's happy. He loves being in that organization. He loves the ownership. It's stability there with the ownership. He loves the players that he coached. He loves being under Bill Belichick and learning. That's invaluable.
Okay, so if what he's saying is true, saying there's absolutely not a succession plan in place, do you believe him?
Yeah, the funny thing about this job, sometimes whenever I'm doing sports, I think, okay, what would I have done? I would have taken the Indianapolis job, because it's all great that Robert Kraft's a great owner and that Bill Belichick's your mentor. But when Bill leaves, I'm not going to have Brady, Belichick, and Kraft's going to be 80. Mm-hmm. Like in Indianapolis, Chris Ballard's a young GM, and Andrew Luck's got 10 more years. I would have taken the Colts job. Now, I'll defend him on he's got a wife, a bunch of kids. He wants
there's stability, right?
I get that.
Yeah.
But in the NFL, the reason Kyle Shanahan's going to succeed is because he has Jimmy Garoppolo. What basically Josh McDaniels decided was having Bob Kraft as an owner was more important than having Andrew Luck as a quarterback, and I disagree with that. My belief in this league is every single coach hits a ceiling at some point if you don't have a quarterback that can win a Super Bowl.
Yes or no, Josh McDaniels will take over for Belichick at some
yes,
point.
Absolutely. And by the way, and not have any of the success.
Okay, last story, and finally, speaking of the Patriots, Tom versus Time, the 6th episode of his
documentary
documentary series on Facebook is on hold or pause.
Yeah, what's that? Why?
Yeah, well, because the executive producer was very honest. He said, we thought we were going to win the Super Bowl. So now that we didn't win the Super Bowl, we're not really sure exactly what to do. Tom, however, is not too upset at this point, given his recent social media post. He is with his gorgeous wife, Giselle, and saying this Sunday's outcome is a lot better than last Sunday's.
Wow.
Hashtag losing streak stops at 1. So, again, Patriots fans will have to wait for that final episode of Tom versus Time Tommy's doing just fine.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. So,
Chris, over the news.
thank you.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The Herd Line News.
Casper saving you from aggressive mattress salespeople. Don't you hate those people? They're all over society. Aggressive mattress